Hello, my name is Gwen Benavides, and this is my heroic imagination presentation. Dr. Philip Zimbardo explains a hero as someone who acts on behalf of others in need or in defense of a moral cause, and is usually modest and humble. The first person who came to my head when I read this definition is my amazing and selfless abuela. My abuela had to overcome many obstacles during her lifetime, but through these times, she stayed positive, caring, and most of all loving of each person in her life. When my abuela was only 18 years old, she moved from El Salvador to the U.S., all alone for a better life. One of the biggest traits of a hero is bravery, and she's exactly that. Moving from a country where you have family and only speak Spanish to America is a huge change that takes great courage and determination. When she arrived here, she worked at a nursing home as an aide, and this is very impressive to me because my abuela had to take care of herself while also having a job to take care of others. She only spoke Spanish in El Salvador, so while she was working, she also had to learn English. At this nursing home, she met my abuela, and they got married a year later. My abuela and abuela later had my Aunt Nora and Uncle Roger, so she continued to work at a seamstress factory. And then after, my dad came along. And then this is my abuela and abuelo. So both of them were not U.S. citizens yet, so they were not paid very much. So they had to work their hardest to pay bills while raising 3 kids. They made sure to raise all of them in a safe town and get a good education with the little they had. As they got older, my abuela pushed them to go to college, and that is when my dad went off to college and met my mom. When my mother met my abuela, she immediately made my mom feel loved as she did with everyone. My abuela loved to cook, so she would take time to teach my mother her favorite recipes and tricks. My abuela also included my mom in all the Hispanic traditions and me in the big family. She loved my mom as her own daughter. My abuela was also a great dancer, which is probably where I get my love from dancing from. And every time I dance, I think of her. So sadly, before I was born in 2002, my abuela had a major hemorrhage stroke. That left her paralyzed on her whole left side. The doctors were surprised she survived because most people don't survive that. It not only left her paralyzed, but also depressed as she could not help my aunt with my cousins and my mom with me as much as she wanted to. She also could not do the things she loved anymore, like cooking and dancing. But even though she was so devastated, she stayed strong and kept a great attitude. She shared with us that she is blessed she was able to watch me and my cousins grow up. She also regularly went to rehab and did not give up. She'd walk around the house as much as she could with the help, and her favorite place was the mall, and I guess that's where I get my shopping habits from too. So overall, my abuela made everyone happy. She was always the light in the room, and I hope to be just like her one day. Although she could not walk without help, eat, go to the bathroom, etc., she still helped the whole family in so many ways and stayed selfless. She was kind to every stranger, every animal, and every family member. I miss her every day, but I could feel her in my heart, and I know she's watching over me. She was so loving, hardworking, strong, smart, wise, an amazing mother, human being, grandmother, mother-in-law, cook, dancer, and beautiful inside and out. She made each and every person feel loved and special, and I will forever be thankful for her. And this is why she is forever my hero. Thank you.